Brosplay! Hey, welcome back. We're rescuing Alicia. You have some talking points. Who is Wyatt Earp?
Yeah, so Wyatt Earp is this guy.
No, it's Earp.
Yeah, sure it is. I think probably Americans have probably heard more about Wyatt Earp. Like he's kind of like almost like a folklore legend there.
Oh,
so
he's
Wyatt,
got quite a mustache.
Yeah, he does. He's a very powerful mustache. But Wyatt Earp was a guy who was in a gunfight. He was a lawman for a lot of his life. He was a deputy, and then he was a sheriff, and for a while he went back to being a police officer. But either way, he's most well known for one very particular gunfight in a place called Tombstone, which sounds pretty old westy.
Yeah.
But so I was reading up on him, and it gives you sort of like a synopsis of what he did with his life. And it says, Earp lived a restless life. He was at different times a constable, city policeman, county sheriff, deputy U.S. marshal, teamster, buffalo hunter, bouncer, saloon keeper, gambler, brothel keeper, miner, and boxing referee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he's the everyman. But not in the way that, he's like every man, in the way that he does what every man does. All at once.
This is another one of those moments.
Yeah,
where
that you can't cut it too early.
Think, please. No, like you can't cut that one at all.
I guess.
It blocks your path entirely.
And it's not like it blocks the fire.
No.
Whoa, you kind of exploded through that there wall.
You're gonna explode through that wall there, kid.
So yeah, Wyatt Earp, if you're interested, he is a wayward gentleman with a restless life.
Oh, wayward gentleman.
Isn't that what that means? Wayward, to be like on the move all the time?
Oh, I guess that would make sense. Cause Carry On My Way. Fuck.
Ha.
Carry On My Wayward Son is like. You'll find a woman, and you'll find love. Then I'm getting down this something.
Sorry, is that the same song?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a Shinedown song, isn't it?
No. That's Simple Man by Leonard Skinner.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought you said Wayward...
Carry On My
Wayward Son, and then you started...
Completely different song.
Then you started singing Simple Man.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought Carry On My Wayward Son was by the Allman Brothers. It don't sound like that.
Wow, is that makes so much sense that that's the song they used for the recap for Supernatural.
Which one?
Because they're Wayward Sons.
Oh, they're literally Wayward Sons.
For some reason, they used that for the recap. Okay.
Ooh.
Almost did it again.
Nice punch.
Thanks, man. I have a giant foot. You know what they say about a man with a giant disconnected foot, right?
Giant disconnected foot.
He's got a giant disconnected penis. Fuck!
It's like they say about men with big shoes and little cars. That's why everyone's so afraid of clowns. Somebody else's joke. Stop poking him in the eye!
What joke isn't someone else's?
Situational humor. That's about it. For at least for us.
So like our Let's Play show?
Yeah, like that's it. That's the only humor that's...
I'm sorry, Teensy. I hope they're called Teensies.
I don't think they are.
There you go. Motherfucker.
You went under the platform. That was successful.
So this game is a silly thing where it expects you to hold the right trigger in order to run, and you always have to run. So I'm always holding the right trigger. That's also probably another thing that I would also change about the game.
It's hard on the finger, right?
It's just unnecessary. Why? Like, there's such a small amount of opportunities for me to not be holding that.
That's a good point, especially in this level or any of these levels.
Like the intention of that is so that you have full control in some situations, and then you can move fast, but less control in other situations. But there's so few moments where I need control, where I don't hold the R1. Yeah, the R button.
It could be a double tap. I've seen 273, my favorite number.
Oh, is that the number that keeps coming up?
Yeah, that's my...
See, at this point, you're looking for it, right?
Exactly, yeah, that's why it's coming up everywhere.
See,
oh, it's a skin. Okay, I was going to say.
She's not a new character. She just looks...
weird.
The same.
No, she doesn't look the same. She looks...
This is one of the most creative levels, I would say. Oh, no, maybe it's the next one. I mean, this one's creative, too, but...
This looks like a Super Mario dungeon.
It does.
A little
Look
bit
at the
with
fidelity of the fire.
It looks cartoonish, but it looks way better than most fire in most video games.
I see this as just like...
I don't like this.
Like, I get it. Thank you.
See, right before it actually stops your character's motion, it should just... Like, as soon as the fairy's about to come, Your character should just stand there. Not even stand there. While he's moving, the fairy should just come in, do a little swirl. You just mashed yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, you'll see how they do it in a different scenario later on. It's like, why do anything else? Like, the guy just shows up and he gives you the thing. It's that simple.
So yeah, I really don't understand why. So this game's not perfect per se.
No.
It's very good though.
It's damn good though. Damn close to
Damn
perfect.
good, yeah.
I would say actually it's like one of the closest games to perfect. It's got it never drops frames, which is unheard of.
That's a good point. It's a very fluid experience.
Yeah.
Nothing about this has felt janky.
Kind of has to be.
Like, what game have we played that hasn't had some jank to it? Even Doom, which is one of the prettier games,
well,
has some serious jank.
Whoa. We had that one glitch where those like giant dudes that you rip the things out of just like disappeared.
Yes, I remember that. And that was really jarring.
Plus the it never stopped doing that problem where that one voice just never registers.
Which one voice?
It's like the voice for the like the guy in the background. It's like you know, like system has reset, or like
The
doors
system
opening.
is down. The system
Yeah,
is down.
exactly.
That voice.
That voice never registers on our playthrough.
Well, I guess to me, I didn't know it was supposed to.
Also, I don't like how you have to start outside of these. This just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the little loading screen
Like,
every time.
I-
Let's
like-
start there.
But
Yeah,
like,
start there.
why make me not leave? Like, in what way am I gonna benefit by leaving?
You might not want, because you're not allowed to leave once you come in, and if you lose here 100 times, see, that's why, yeah, because
What?
you can't leave once you enter.
That's what I mean. Why?
Why not be able to leave? You mean?
Yeah.
That's a good question, actually. It's your expression, if it doesn't work, don't do it,
Yeah.
is kind of designed such that it takes the salt out of excuses. Like an example there, I said, oh, well, they can't do it because you can't get back out.
Yeah.
And you said, well, why can't you get back out?
Yeah. In what way does it? It's like
What's the
like-
benefit?
It's like the Dark Souls having to go back to the Emerald Asshole in order to get your in order to upgrade yourself. It's like, why?
Yeah, that's arbitrary.
I'm already at a checkpoint. I'm not gonna die on my teleportation back from the bonfire. Why
If I
not?
die during the loading screen, that's your fault.
Exactly. That would be like a horrible glitch. It just I guess maybe you could argue that it's like it's to make you Wow.
Damn.
It's like a mentality thing, like a patience thing. That you can't just level up at bonfires, so you have to go all the way back, so you have to make a conscious decision to have the patience to do so. But I just feel like it was done because it was done already. Because the last two games they did that, and they're like, well, we might as well.
Yeah, part of the problem is that when you're playing a game that you know, you don't look at it for what it is, you look at it for what you know it to be, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it totally makes sense.
I think you can just hang there. Yeah, okay, there you go. Wow. That feels so aggressive.
So,
Like,
whoop. yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you go from one direction to the other.
but I do like how crisp they are. There's no fat in that movement.
Yeah,
It's from one side to the
other.
other side.
Crisp. The animation level is extraordinary here. Oh,
Yeah.
here's where it gets fun.
Oh my god, what are these things?
Fire's following me.
Oh, whoa. And then there's water. The water will stop the fire, right?
No,
Wrong. Wrong.
that was not very climactic.
So you have to
There, I'll wait for
circle.
it.
How are you gonna do this? You have to circle over and then circle him. So is the fire chasing you, or is it chasing you by segments?
It's stopped. Like that's the end of the
Oh,
segment.
it's the end
I
of the
just did it so
segment, okay.
fast that it didn't seem very climactic.
I was gonna say, is it like a Shadow Mario thing where it pretends to follow you? But
No,
really
no.
It's just...
It caught it like I played this recently, by the way.
Well, that kind of sucked.
I didn't know that was gonna happen. Normally, when I play, like my first playthrough of a game is typically a long time before we play, but I played this like yesterday.
And so you're fresh.
Yeah.
So he always cuts out in the same spot, right? Doesn't
Yes.
matter where you are on the line.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to remember it's like right there, and then
To get onto that side, yeah.
And these fall, and that's fun.
This reminds me of a much more forgiving version of Shovel Knight, where you have to have the enemies to get up to the secrets and stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it. It's a lot of momentum. Although I think I probably prefer Shovel Knight. It's just got more variety. It's got more thinking moments.
More enemies. It's more variable.
Yeah, and as well as like different ways to approach it. But this game is very much about momentum.
Yeah, whereas Shovel Knight's not. Shovel Knight is about
Yeah.
stopping and assessing. It's more of a Dark Souls feeling.
I think it's intended to be much more Castlevania, and this game is intended to be much more
Ori and the Blind Forest.
Super Mario, I was gonna say, but
Well, sorry, it feels like
lost
Ori.
the dude.
What dude? Oh, up in the air.
I dropped the teensy into the lava.
Ouch.
Yeah, this one's definitely intended for you to be a little more cautious than normal. Whoa, I've never done that. Like,
Yeah, that weird
wheel.
spinny punch.
See, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not supposed to do that. That was
You're
cool.
just supposed to jump on it.
There we go. See this guy?
Oh, you dropped the whole thing in. That would be so brutal. A big
Oh, yeah.
spiky log follows you down into the lava. Oh, those are ghosts.
Oh yeah, I can smack them in the face with this guy.
Not birds. I thought they were firebirds.
I love his spin. I love Rayman. I think he's so neat. I'm not crazy about his previous games.
She's oiling the wings.
Yeah, I don't know
Where that can go.
who this guy is. Look at that animation.
I thought there was only one of those.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh man.
See, this is what I was talking about. This is where it gets cool. This is where they're like, see this guy? He just comes over to you and gives you super punches.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Look, it's Blue from Foster's Home for Imaginary something.
Sort of, yeah.
Doesn't
In
it
the
look
shape
like
of a
him?
in the shape of a glove, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really funny. That's a good show. I like that one. Foster's Home for
I didn't
Imaginary.
watch it very much, but I
Wait.
think the only time I ever watched it was when we were in Mexico. Because
Because we had more TV there
we
than
had
we did
more
at home.
TV in the Mexican hotel room. Is it considered a Mexican hotel room?
Well, it's in Mexico.
Yeah, but is that how we say it?
A Mexican?
Or is it a hotel in Mexico? Or does it matter?
You could say the same thing here. You could say, is it a Canadian hotel or is it a hotel in Canada?
It's interesting
'Cause it's
it
both.
It could be an American-run hotel in Canada. It's not. It's an American hotel in Canada.
That's an interesting point. I would say that wherever the hotel is more important than like who owns it or what style it is.
Yeah, that's probably a good point.
So I would say, yeah, if it's in, like if I went to a hotel in Guatemala, but it was owned by an American company, I wouldn't call it an American hotel.
Right, unless all of the hotels in Guatemala were Guatemalan except for this one that made you feel like you're in Canada, and you referred to that one as a Canadian hotel.
Yeah, because all-inclusives would be like that. They'd be like a Canadian resort, right? Because they don't feel
Where you're like,
like they don't feel uniquely Mexican. Like most resorts are designed to make you feel like you're back at home, but just in hotter weather.
As soon as you walk in, he's just like, "What's up, eh?
Oh.
Having a good time about there?
How are you hosers doing?
How you hoes are doing? How have you been? We got bacon, we got maple syrup, and whatnot." Oh man, there's this one commercial that I hear, and it's just like it's like a Canadian beer, and the guy is so, it's like, I hate how perfect he is, because he sounds like the perfect, slightly underdone stereotype of a Canadian. Like
Slightly underdone?
Like it sounds like if you had to pick a Canadian accent and you were to not call it a stereotype, he has it. Like he just calls it like a Pilsner. Just a Pilsner. Like he doesn't say like a Pilsner A or anything like that. It's just the way he says it, I'm like, fuck you.
So you don't like how accurate it is.
Essentially.
That's so funny.
It's just like, it feels like every time someone tries to sell me Canadian, it makes me mad because I'm Canadian.
Yeah, it's like don't tell me what Canadian is.
Like, easy there, eh? I'm a Canadian. I'll tell you all about that.
That's so funny.
I see.
Do you know what beer it is? You want to shame them?
No, absolutely not. No, that's advertising. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
when there was a game that came out and a long time ago, it was like an alien game, and one level took place in a church, and it took place in like a real church, and the church tried to sue them, and it didn't go through because they didn't have a copyright claim on that. And the controversy like tripled the sales of the game.
Sorry, say that again. So it was filmed in a church?
It was a game that where the level took place in an actual church.
So
a church from real life.
okay, so it was a video game, and they designed the church in the game to be the same as the church from real life, and it
Yes.
was like even called the same thing and shit.
Probably, yeah.
So they tried to sue the game because they set it in a church.
They claimed copyright infringement. They claimed that they had like rights to the church, and they didn't. And they didn't win it. And the controversy tripled the sales of the game.
Yeah, well, imagine like if I wanted to set something in the White House, they couldn't say anything, right?
No, probably not.
If I wanted to set a game in the White House, they couldn't stop you from doing that.
Unless you like blueprinted like an area no one's ever seen.
Well, yeah, I imagine they would have some serious questions for you.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Where do you find that?
Kathy Bates, or not Kathy Bates, what am I saying? Kathy Griffin is actually under investigation for that whole.
What?
Yeah, by the Secret Service.
What?
Yeah, I think.
What'd she do?
Oh, you don't remember?
No.
Or weren't told? That was a pussy ass dragon.
He's not done.
Oh, he just got beat.
He just keeps coming back.
So Kathy Griffin posted a picture, or I guess created a picture of her holding Donald Trump's severed head. And no one, like, people didn't really think it was funny. The only, like, for the most part, people defended her right to do it because it's important to defend someone's right to...
People just, they always want to argue freedom, like whether something is important to freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And I would argue, like, sure, there's what you can do and what you should do. Like, the right to remain silent, you have. It doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Actually, no, that is a good idea.
No, I mean, like, you go to court and they're like they bring you up on the thing, and you're just like, I invoke my right to silence.
I guess that's true. You technically have that right even in court. Actually, I don't know if you do. I don't know if you have that right in court to be silent, because I believe you have to enter a plea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wait, I don't think you ever have to speak if you don't go up on the stands. Your lawyer can say everything.
that's true. That's true. They can speak on behalf of you.
I don't know how to get him. I've tried so many times.
Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. So everyone kind of.
She's under investigation though.
Yeah. So that, and also she lost her spot on. I don't even know what it was, but she had, like, she essentially was like had her development deal revoked.
Man, is she ever a popular D-lister?
It's Kathy Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like wasn't that her show, Life on the D-list? Like, she actually calls herself a D-list celebrity.
Oh really? I
Yeah.
did not know that.
It could be the C or B list, but
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't want to offend the Kathy Griffin haters by calling her a B-lister, because I don't think that's correct.
A B-list celebrity?
I think Markiplier is like a C-lister, which is amazing for a YouTuber.
Yeah. Well, PewDiePie's probably a B-list celebrity.
Yes, 100%.
Are you supposed to be punching him, dude?
Oh, no, I'm supposed to lean this to the left. That's why there's this here, so I can use it. As a
Yeah, but I
second
meant we
option.
got to move on to the next scene.
No, he does this, and then this is the moment where I'm supposed to actually hit him.
Oh, okay. I see. Fuck you. Way easier during this scene. It looks like he's just taking it on the nose.
He does take it. He takes it on the... Well, I don't know if dragons have noses. Maybe he does. Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
I love this. He takes every opportunity to smash into castles. This is like the scene on Semi-Pro where he's chasing... what's his name to throw up on him?
Oh my god,
Jackie,
yeah.
Jackie, stop.
Following
Jackie.
him around the gym, collapses on top of him. Yeah, I figured he was going to take the whole bridge. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm so excited we have time. We have time for hopefully we have time for what
Oh.
I love this. And he looks back at me.
He's so freaked out.
This is weird. See, I like that he goes up here and he becomes like the pig's ass constellation, which is funny, but this next part's dark. I don't understand this. Like, the devil's minions are gonna like endlessly poke him in the ass? And it's time to music?
Well, this is not a short scene either.
Like,
that was
what
weird.
was that? Like, you should have just left it at the constellation part, and it would have been like a happy, fun moment where you're like, "Yay, you sent him to." I guess.
Well, either way, the first two pokes made the joke, and then the rest made it weird.
After it was like they were playing with him. Now it was just creepy.
For the rest of time.
All right, so hopefully we can. Does it unlock? Yes, we have time. We have time for the best level.
Castle Rock.
Oh, notice how he's holding a microphone. that might have something to do with this. This is such a perfect ending to both the session and this story.
This particular, is that what they're called? Stories? And
Yeah.
then there's levels in the stories? Is that what you call them? Castle Rock.
You recognize the song?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This is awesome.
Oh, it like is so creative. This is the reason why I wanted to play this game, was to get to this part.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and it doesn't stop either. This part is so fucking funny.
Oh, my God. They actually have to play it with... Oh, my God.
I just love how you were talking about Guitar Hero today.
Yeah, this is so Guitar Hero, except for there's no...
Oh, it gets better.
I wonder if they...
That one you miss every time. I don't understand.
Because you're just too high. I wonder if they had to get the rights to this song, or if they've made
100%.
enough changes.
No, they definitely had to get rights.
Yeah.
This is far too similar.
It's true, they just haven't used the lyrics.
Yeah. Plus, like, this company has the money to write songs. They just wanted to do this, right?
Which, yeah, I mean, what is better than Black Betty for this?
Yeah. It's so perfect.
I just love how it's designed to be fluid.
Yeah.
It's not designed to be hard. You're not designed to go backwards at any point. There's nothing to pick up, really.
Probably the best example of momentum in the game, too. Because it's entirely designed for momentum. There's no secrets or anything, as far as I know. This part here, I love this.
Nice. Oh my God. They did such a great job making this feel like the song.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad I didn't one shot too, because if you don't, you just start partway through a checkpoint and the music stops.
Oh, really?
And look, it's a pile of corpses.
Dragon corpses.
Pile.
Oh my God.
but you gave him a little boil on the eyes, and suddenly it's all adorable.
A little bit of boil, and that's all it takes.
Yep, and I got it perfect.
Just enough.
All right, thank you for joining us. That was
Castle Rock.
probably my favorite session we've ever had.
Yeah, man.
It's just such a perfect way to end it.
Rayman.
Oh, I love you guys.